Okay, welcome back to the Mojave Gardener. We're going to be transplanting some tomato plants today. I'll take you step by step through that. And finally, we have sun. This whole week it's been nothing but rain. We got about 3 inches of rain here. So I don't know if that's the official total, but that's what all my buckets and everything that catches water around here, it all agrees that we got about 3 inches of rain here in the northern Mojave area. Well, we'll get to the transplanting of the tomatoes, or up-potting the tomatoes, excuse me. Okay, our first step here will be to mix some just regular potting soil, we call it premium garden soil, and put in what's left of our bag here. Kind of break that up a little bit so that we can get a good mixture here. Bag was left over from last year. And here we have some peat moss. We're going to add in a good amount of that in there. This is really dry stuff. Alright. Not really any formula to this, just mixing it to probably closer to a 4-to-1 mixture in here. I need to the best way is just to use your hands. Mix this stuff up. Do a little bit more here. We got 5 1-gallon containers to fill up. That ought to be more than enough. Next step will be to take this bucket into the greenhouse and separate the tomato plants. Okay, we're inside the greenhouse now. We've got our buckets out here, our soil. We got a bucket of water, and we're doing Kellogg's Breakfast Heirloom Tomato. It's full sun orange tomato instead of red. It's supposed to be lower in acid, and it is a GMO-free. Now, when I bought these, I looked around for ones with multiple plants in them. This one has 2, and this one has 3 in it. One's a little bit smaller. So what I like to do, I've seen some people just pull them apart, and to me that's just a little too brutal on these plants when they're in this size of a pot. If they're in a smaller pot and they've only been in there for a short time and they're not really root bound, that's kind of okay. But for me, what I'm going to do here is, first off, you can see that we are starting to see the roots run around the bottom, which tells me that these things are definitely ready to be transplanted. I'm going to take them over here and just kind of bounce it in my hands just a little bit, because it is still kind of loose. This way we don't lose a lot of soil. Just really gently doing this until they come pretty much apart here. These seeds were right up against one another. Try to get as much as I can out of here. Now when I get down to this, and they're just a little tight in here, that's why I've got the bucket of water here, just to take and wash the dirt out of them here, and then slowly down in the water, wiggle it back and forth as you're pulling them apart. It's hard to see here. I don't have a camera help today, and you can see the roots are coming apart really nicely here. And they're slowly. Yeah, that's pretty good. We have two nice plants here, lots of roots. I'll set these down here, let them dry off just a little bit, maybe half the roots. Dry my hands. Now, we lost a few roots, but not very many. We would have lost a lot more if we had left the soil on there, because it would have helped hold them together. So I got these 1 gallon pots here. I'm going to take and put a little bit of soil in them. Set this down here. And I'm going to dig down in here, try to get these roots separated a little bit, just a little bit. And try to divide them out into the pot here a little bit, get them separated so that they have a better chance of surviving here. Now I've already went and pinched off a lot of the lower limbs, the leaves here, leaf sets, because they were all damaged from being watered while they were in the pot there. So I'm going to take and just pour in this soil around it, kind of tamp it down just a little bit, and we're going to leave that a little bit lower in there for right now, and as it grows I'll fill this up more. This is on these tomato plants, and it's probably going to be hard to see on here, but I'll get up here as close as I can, and I think it'll work. You can see all the little hair-like strands here. As you bury those, they will become more roots like this. So when you transplant a tomato, you want it to be tall, and you want to start getting some of those little hair roots buried, so that you have more roots on this plant, and you'll have bigger, better, and more tomatoes as this grows. These are also an indeterminate, which means they continue to grow until they finally get killed by frost. So, and these are going to get planted outside of the greenhouse, out in the garden, and put on a trellis to grow, and I will trellis them up, and we'll show that at a later date. Once we start doing that, there's a process to pruning them as they go, so that you get more tomatoes, and we'll show that over the summer, over the growing season. So we've got our first one here. Now I'm going to take and put a little bit of soil down in there. Take this one. As you saw, I was kind of separating these roots out a little bit. Let them run around the pot here. And I'll hold that right about there and start putting more soil in here again, all around the plant. like this semi-dry, kind of loose soil, because it does well for getting in between all those little roots down there since we washed the roots out. Tamp that down just a little bit to hold the soil in the pot. And we'll move on to our next one here that has 3 in it. It's the same Kellogg's. So we're going to do that. It'll probably end up, as I edit this, fast forwarding through this. Just loosening up some of these. This one here, like I said, is a lot smaller, so it's probably going to be our best one. Just the way things go. It'll either survive, either won't survive, or it'll be our best plant. Seems to be the way things go for me. Slowly, easily, take it. Tap that down. Taken. As you can see here, I try to separate the roots. It's a little hard on something like this, but you do the best you can. I'm going to start putting in the loose soil. It falls down around all these little roots. That down a little bit. That's pretty good. Got all the roots down in there. And like this one, here's our 4th one. Here, this one. I'm going to go ahead and pinch off a couple of these bigger ones here. Try to get these roots separated just a little bit more. There we go. Well, I think those will do real well. This one here. Plant it down in there. Start putting the soil in around. Put that down a little bit. Okay, and that's all 5 of these transplanted, so fairly simple. Now we'll just water these in a few minutes. They can throw those out to the... Okay, camera got too hot inside the shed, so we had to wait for it to cool down. So we're back here. We got our 5 tomatoes watered now, did some other transplanting in the meantime. Got a house plant that needed to be transplanted. It was way root bound, so put it in a bigger pot, spread out its roots for it. Well, if you liked our video today, click the like button, hit the subscribe button, and click that notification bell to be notified when we put up our next video. And have a wonderful day and keep planting.